Hello dear subscribers, today we are going to read Charlotte Brontë's book Jane Eyre, Chapter 2. Alone in a dark room. Bessie put me in a dark room and locked the door behind. I was so lonely that I was filled with a strong fear. I started looking round the room. It was as if no one ever slept in this bedroom. It was my uncle's room, but he had died there 9 years ago. Only the servants were coming in and going out the room. After some time, the room began to get colder and colder. I was so frightened that I was not able to move. I just sat where Bessie had left me. My mind was occupied with the stories that Bessie had told me about ghosts. I remember that once she told me a story about dead people who often returned to their homes, especially the unhappy ones. When I thought about the unhappiness and loneliness of my life with my aunt's family, I could not control myself and began to cry. I thought that no one would ever love me. I had always tried to make my aunt and my cousins pleased, but with no reason. They only hated me more each day. When my uncle was alive, he was kind to me, but after he was gone 9 years ago, no one left on the earth to love me. As the room was getting darker and my fears grew too, I was just sitting still without any movement. Then a light was seen on the wall. The first thing come to my mind was moon, but it was too early for the moon to come out. What could it be then? It was terrible scared. I started crying and ran to the door of the room. Although I tried to open the door, I couldn't because it was locked. Then I heard Bessie outside. "What is the problem? Are you ill?" she asked. She opened half of the door. "Please let me come out of here." "I should come out," I begged. "I will die if you leave me here in this darkness." "What for?" asked Bessie softly. "Are you sick?" I noticed a light in the darkness and a ghost appeared. "Oh, Bessie, please let me come out," I cried. "What's the problem, Bessie?" asked Mrs. Reed. The evil child again?" When I heard Jane crying out so loudly, "Mrs. Reed, I ran here," Bessie answered. "I thought there was a problem." "Get her back into the room. I want her to stay there for another hour," replied Aunt Reed. "Oh, my dear aunt, please forgive me. I don't want to die there in the red room," I said. She pushed me into the red room once again and shouted, "Be quiet." Then the only thing I could remember was darkness.